As I'm running up the stairs to the third floor, I see someone from the speaker's office, one of his communications people, running down the steps, including a very frantic look on her face. And so I figure, okay, something's happening, and I go into the meeting, and the TV's on, and learned that one of the towers had been hit by a plane, but no one was really certain what it was. And then during the course of our meeting, the second tower got hit by a plane, and then our meeting immediately broke up. And clearly it was probably understood there's a terrorist attack going on, and so we all just go back to our offices, not really sure what to do. And about 5 minutes later, get an email that Scott Palmer, who was Speaker Hastert Chief of Staff, was like, come to the Speaker's office. Bill Livingood, the Sergeant at Arms, is going to come in and brief us about what he knows at that point. So we go in the Speaker's office, and the room was full. It's one of the big meeting rooms in the Speaker's office. The room was like overfull. And Livingood's telling us what he knows at this particular time, and no one really knows too much at this. This is like 9:30. And while we're in that meeting, I was actually standing up at one of the windows that looks down the mall. And during the course of that meeting, then we see the smoke coming from down the mall. And someone was sort of opining that maybe it was like, boy, it looks like that's down by the State Department. And I was sort of like, that looks like it's over in Virginia, because I live in Virginia, so it looked like I have a pretty good idea of the distance, and it seemed like it was not in the District of Columbia. And Livingood immediately left the meeting, and the meeting broke up right then and there. And so at that point, we all go back to our offices, and people are turning on, all the TVs are on, so everyone's watching the TV, and then that's when the evacuation started.